What if your morning coffee is carrying more than just caffeine? Hidden plastics and coatings can quietly affect flavor and health. Today, I'm revealing the best non-toxic coffee maker options that keep your brew pure and safe. Welcome to the channel. Real reviews, real value. Grab yours through the links below. The number 6 product on our list is KIDISLE Coffee Maker. Most people never question what their coffee maker is made of, yet every sunrise ritual flows through metal, plastic, and heat before it reaches your cup. That realization alone changes how you shop. If you care about what touches your coffee, materials matter just as much as flavor. This brewer leans into that priority with 304 stainless steel, heat-resistant borosilicate glass, and BPA-free silicone seals, giving you a clean brewing path you can actually see in action. The transparent carafe turns each batch into a small performance, gentle bubbling included, while reminding you there is nothing hidden inside. Capacity is another quiet win. Some mornings demand a single focused cup, others call for up to 10 when guests linger. The flexible range handles both without waste or watered-down taste. Then there is the built-in temperature sensor. If the coffee cools slightly, it briefly resumes brewing to bring it back to that ideal sipping warmth, eliminating the burnt flavor that traditional hot plates can create. The reusable stainless steel filter removes the need for paper, cutting clutter and preserving richer oils, and the wide-mouth glass carafe makes cleanup refreshingly simple. The pros are the food-safe build, stable heat control, and eco-friendly filter system. The cons are that glass requires careful handling and it may feel more deliberate than ultra-fast plastic machines. Compared with standard drip brewers packed with synthetic parts, this option feels thoughtfully constructed. For households seeking a healthier daily routine with balanced flavor and mindful design, it quietly reshapes the way mornings begin. At number 5 is Presto Coffee Maker. Speed changes everything in the morning, especially when caffeine is the only thing standing between you and a long day. Few people realize how much time slow drip machines quietly steal. This stainless steel percolator flips that script, brewing bold coffee at nearly a cup per minute. You actually see it happen through the clear glass knob as the water cycles and deepens in color, building anticipation with every pulse. Materials matter too. For anyone researching a healthier kitchen routine and exploring options often labeled as a non-toxic coffee maker, full stainless steel construction feels reassuring. The filter basket and perk tube avoid fragile plastics, creating a brewing path designed for durability and clean flavor. Capacity adds flexibility. It adapts from 2 cups for a quiet sunrise to 12 for a busy brunch without complicated settings. The automatic temperature control keeps the coffee consistently hot, eliminating the disappointment of lukewarm second pours. Cleanup stays simple thanks to the polished steel body, and the Stay Cool handle paired with an easy pour spout makes serving smooth and controlled. The pros are rapid brewing speed, solid stainless steel build, and reliable heat retention. The cons are that percolators produce a stronger profile that may not suit those who prefer delicate drip coffee, and there are fewer programmable features compared to modern digital machines. Against standard glass carafe drip brewers packed with plastic components, this approach feels more straightforward and enduring. It suits traditionalists, busy households, and anyone who values speed without sacrificing substance. Each brew arrives with a sense of momentum, as if the day has already decided to move in your favor. At number 4 is Ninja Coffee Maker. Most mornings fail before they even begin, and it usually starts with weak coffee. You measure carefully, press brew, and still end up with something flat or bitter. That frustration is exactly where this machine steps in. It gives you control without overwhelming you. 2 distinct brew styles, classic or rich, let you shape the flavor to match your mood, whether you want smooth balance or a deeper, more intense cup. The hotter brewing technology focuses on even saturation and steady temperature, which translates into fuller extraction and less guesswork. Small batch mode protects flavor when brewing 1 to 4 cups, so you are not punished with diluted coffee on quieter mornings. For larger gatherings, the 12-cup glass carafe handles volume effortlessly. The adjustable warming plate keeps coffee enjoyable for hours without rushing you back to the kitchen. Convenience matters too. A removable 60-ounce water reservoir simplifies refilling, and the 24-hour delay brew lets you wake up to aroma instead of silence. For buyers comparing options often discussed in conversations around a non-toxic coffee maker, material quality and controlled heating bring added peace of mind compared to cheaper plastic-heavy units. The pros are versatile brew strength, reliable temperature management, and thoughtful features for both small and full batches. The cons are its larger footprint on compact counters and more electronic components than minimalist manual brewers. Compared with basic drip machines that offer one default setting, this feels adaptable and refined. It suits busy families, home offices, and anyone who refuses to compromise on daily ritual. Each cup feels intentional, like the day is finally working with you instead of against you. The third one on our list is BLACK+DECKER Coffee Maker. A rushed morning can turn even great beans into a disappointing cup, and most of the time, the machine is the weak link. You fill the reservoir, press a button, and hope for something balanced, only to deal with spills or uneven flavor. This brewer simplifies that routine without overcomplicating your counter. The Easy View water window lets you measure precisely, removing the guesswork that often leads to watery coffee. Digital controls with large rubberized buttons feel intuitive, and the clear display keeps brew time and programming visible at a glance. One feature that genuinely changes the experience is Sneak a Cup. It pauses the flow mid-brew, so you can pour that first cup without drips or mess, a small detail that feels surprisingly satisfying during busy mornings. For buyers researching options sometimes discussed under non-toxic coffee maker conversations, thoughtful water control and straightforward heating design offer reassurance compared to bargain units built with questionable materials. The 12-cup capacity suits both daily routines and weekend guests, while cord storage keeps the counter tidy. The pros are ease of use, programmable convenience, and practical anti-drip functionality. The cons are a more traditional flavor profile compared to advanced extraction systems and fewer brew strength options than premium models. Compared with higher-priced machines loaded with specialty modes, this approach focuses on reliability and accessibility. It fits students, small families, and anyone who wants consistent coffee without technical complexity. Over time, it becomes less of an appliance and more of a steady presence that quietly supports the rhythm of your day. On number 2 is Cuisinart Coffee Maker. The difference between a good morning and a chaotic one can be measured in degrees of temperature. Coffee that turns lukewarm too fast feels like a small betrayal. This machine tackles that frustration with an adjustable carafe temperature control that lets you choose low, medium, or high heat on the warming plate, keeping each pour aligned with your preference instead of forcing you to rush. Flavor control matters just as much. Regular or bold brew strength settings allow you to fine-tune intensity, giving lighter drinkers and dark roast lovers equal satisfaction. The 14-cup capacity supports both quiet routines and busy households, while the 1 to 4 cup setting protects smaller batches from tasting diluted. Programming is straightforward with 24-hour automation, auto-off options, and a ready alert tone that signals when your coffee is prepared. The Easy View water window simplifies filling, and the Brew Pause feature lets you pour mid-cycle without mess, a small luxury that feels practical every single day. For shoppers exploring options often discussed in non-toxic coffee maker conversations, thoughtful heating management and quality construction offer reassurance compared to cheaper plastic-heavy brewers. The pros are generous capacity, customizable heat and strength, and reliable programmability. The cons are its larger countertop presence and more electronic components than minimalist manual brewers. Compared with simpler drip models that lock you into one temperature and flavor profile, this design feels more responsive to real-life needs. It suits families, home offices, and anyone who values consistent taste with flexibility. Each brew settles into your routine like a steady rhythm that keeps everything else on track. Now moving to the last one is Hamilton Beach Coffee Maker. Most people do not need a complicated coffee ritual. They need flexibility that actually fits real life. Some mornings call for a single travel mug before work. Others demand a full pot for the whole house. This brewer understands that rhythm. With 2 distinct brewing sides, it lets you choose between a quick 14-ounce single cup or a 12-cup carafe without switching machines or sacrificing flavor. The included mesh scoop keeps single-serve brewing simple. Just scoop, place, and brew. No pods, no extra plastic, no ongoing expense. That eco-friendly approach not only reduces waste, but also appeals to buyers exploring options often discussed in non-toxic coffee maker conversations, where minimizing disposable materials feels like a smarter long-term choice. Programmable features allow you to set it up 24 hours ahead, so coffee is ready when you wake. Bold and regular strength settings adjust intensity based on preference. Auto pause and pour lets you grab a cup mid-cycle without spills, which feels like a small victory during busy mornings. 2 separate easy fill reservoirs with clear water windows remove confusion and keep each side organized. The pros are versatile brewing options, cost savings from skipping pods, and user-friendly programming. The cons are a slightly larger footprint due to dual reservoirs and fewer specialty modes compared to premium high-end machines. Compared with single-function drip makers that lock you into one format, this design feels adaptable and practical. It suits households with mixed habits, students, and anyone who wants control without clutter. Over time, it becomes less about brewing coffee and more about supporting the pace of your everyday life. So guys, this was the video about the best non-toxic coffee maker. All the links are given in the description. Do check them out. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thank you.